So we finally made it to the end of our first season as the San Diego Wildcats. The 2020 season is now coming to an end at this point. We are 24-52 on the season with a team chemistry of 45%. In our first season in the NBA as an expansion team, I'm not too upset about that. In fact, I'm just happy that we won more than 20 games. However, I am very excited for the young core of guys that we have right now. We had a very good, very good expansion draft when we first came into the league, and I think that has shown throughout the season that we've had a lot of young guys that have developed really nicely. Bol being one of them. Michael Porter Jr. is coming along. We've now got guys that we've added to the squad like Tyler Hero. But anyway, I let you guys decide who we were going to play for our season finale. Everybody, almost everybody, really voted for the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, there were some other votes mixed in. Some of you guys wanted to see me play the Hornets. You know, others did the Raptors because they are defending champs and whatnot. But ultimately, it was the Mavericks that won out. You guys wanted to see me play against Dallas. It is a home game, after all, and we will be playing in San Diego, so that's actually a really cool thing because I'm going to be able to wear our Statement Edition jerseys for this game. Not to mention it works out because it is the last game of the season, after all. So not only will we be going up against LUKA and Kristaps and those guys, you know, a really good, young, talented team in their own right, we'll also be playing the last game of the season. We'll hopefully go out on a high note. We're at home. Even if we don't come out of there with the dub, I just want to see something positive to take away from the game. I just want to see our guys play their hearts out. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to say before we hop into this. This is something that I never ever do, and it's something I'm not comfortable doing. However, a lot of you guys have been mentioning that you want me to post more often, that, you know, you want to see the series more, that you like it, which, by the way, thank you guys so much for all the positive and awesome feedback on the series. And I absolutely want to start doing this full time for you guys and start posting all the time, because that's really my goal in the end, is to be able to do this full time, post daily in the end for you guys. I mean, that's the ultimate goal for me. So I think the best way to do that is for me to do something that I don't really like to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that's going to be to ask you guys that if you like, only if you like the video, you like the series, you know, you like what we're doing, consider hitting the thumbs up button, consider subscribing, especially if you're new, consider sticking around with us, be part of the family. Like I said, I'm not good at saying stuff like this. I mean, I'm very awkward in this way. However, the more we can grow this series, the more we can grow this channel, the more that I can start posting for you guys on a regular basis, or at least more of a regular basis than I am now. Hopefully, like I said, at some point it will be daily uploads. But anyway, enough of my awkward rant. Back to the game. So this is something I wanted to point out, since of course we're nearing the end of the regular season. This is the mock draft as it stands right now. Draft Express looks like they have LaMelo Ball going #1 overall to the Wizards. I don't know how I feel about that. Little bit of a surprise. I kind of expected maybe Wiseman or Edwards to go first overall, but I could absolutely see where a team like the Wizards, where John Wall has not really been working out there, I could see where they would take a chance on a guy with so much talent like LaMelo Ball. But then, of course, you've got the unicorn himself, man, James Wiseman. He's projected to go to the Pelicans because the Pels actually have the Cavs pick in this case. If that ends up happening, man, that's going to be a problem. The Pelicans are going to be a huge problem for the rest of the league. Our boy Ant-Man Edwards, he's projected to go to Boston because it looks like they have the Grizzlies pick. That could be a little bit of a problem as well, pairing him up with guys like Kemba and Jason Tatum. And then it's got us projected to pick 4th as it stands right now, and it looks like they are projecting us to go with Cole Anthony. Like I said, man, don't really know exactly what's going to happen yet with DeJounte Murray. Would love for him to stick around, but if he doesn't, if he decides to test free agency and someone picks him up and we're not able to match, or it doesn't make sense for us to match, then it's almost a given that if guys like Wiseman and Edwards are off the board, we're just going to go point guard, because this is kind of a deep class for point guards. But anyway, as I continue to say, episode after episode after episode, I'm going to keep pounding it into you guys' head as long as I can. Please let me know. Let me know your opinion on who you want me to draft, what moves we should make in the offseason. Are there any free agents that I showed you guys on the list a couple episodes back? Is there anybody on that list that really stands out to you guys that you guys think that would really be a good fit on this Wildcats team? Anybody that's been around for a while, you guys know. Any advice you give me or any suggestions you guys give me, I'm going to roll with it, man. I'm going to roll with whatever you guys want to see. It's because I love you guys. Alright, anyway, so we know what we're up against. I mean, I think we already knew what we were up against. LUKA and Kristaps, Batman and Robin. We already knew what we were up against here, but I just wanted to go in here and see if they had made any moves before the trade deadline or anything like that. It doesn't really look like they did, so what you see is what you get. This is what we're going up against. I really don't think that's going to make it any easier, man, but we're going to jump into it. They're 28-47 on the season. Obviously underperforming. I think they need to add a third piece in the offseason. Do something to put someone else around LUKA and Kristaps Porzingis, because those two guys, man, are in the prime of their careers right now. I mean, LUKA's not even in his prime yet, but he's playing like he is. But the first order of business is going to be to sim up to this April 15th matchup against the Mavericks. Also, after the game, after we've played this game, we're going to go through the postseason and simulate all the way up to the finals. And then what I'll do is I'll leave the final sim for the next episode so we can see who the NBA champs are right before we hop into our off season. But let's go ahead and simulate up to this game and see if maybe we can win a game or two on the way. So after simming through up to our last game of the season, we won the game against the Hornets, which I think we expected to win. But we also won one that I absolutely did not expect us to win, where it seems as though we played some really good defense. Either that or the Rockets just weren't there on this particular evening. We beat the Rockets 101-91. Let's go in and take a look at the box score. Tyler Hero, man, my God, this kid, he amazes me, man. 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Bol right behind him with 13, 8, and 1. James Johnson doing some work. He probably won't be here next year, but, you know, he's doing his part. Harden and Westbrook, they did show up on this night, but it looks like the rest of the team just wasn't there, and that's why we were able to sneak in this dub against a Houston Rockets team who I believe has like almost 60 wins on the season. And then the second of our 2 wins was against a team who I absolutely expected to beat. That was the Hornets. It looks like Devontae Graham put up 24 on us. Willie Hernangomez had a nice double-double. Cody Zeller put up some points. PJ Washington, who's having a very good season so far in real life, put up 12 on us. On our side, it was DeJounte Murray putting up 21, 7, and 5. Jabari Parker with 18, 5, and 2. And then our boy Tyler Hero with 17, 2, and 4. Bol pitching in with a double-double of his own, 15 and 11. So now that we've made it to April 15th, we're 26 and 55 on the season. One thing I want to do is I want to take a quick look at the standings. Let's go in and take a look at the playoff picture. As I said, the Houston Rockets, very close to 60 wins. They're 59 and 22 on the year. They do have 1 game left to get to that 60-win mark. Looks like the Trailblazers control their own destiny as far as being the 2nd seed. They're 55 and 26 on the year. Then it's the Lakers, the Warriors, the Clippers, the Jazz, the Denver Nuggets, and then it looks like the Kings and the Timberwolves are still battling it out for a playoff spot. And then over in the one-team race Eastern Conference, it looks like the Sixers will undoubtedly be the top seed at 58 and 24. The Raptors will be the 2nd seed at 46 and 35. Then it's the Nets, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, the Pacers, the Pelicans, and the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go back really quick to the lottery odds, and yes, it does still look as though we are projected to have the 4th pick. Somehow there's 2 playoff teams that are projected to pick in front of us, and that's not very fun. But I'm very hopeful that we'll have a top 5 pick. Of course, we'll have to wait until next episode when we jump into the draft lottery to see where we're going to pick. But again, I'm very, very hopeful that it'll at least be a top 5 pick. I'm going to be honest, I really can't wait for that, man. That draft lottery gets me so hype. I love it. I really love it. And real quick, we'll take a look at the stats on the season. It looks like Bol led us in scoring with 15.5 points per game. He had 8.5 rebounds and almost an assist per game, but look at the blocks. 1.6 blocks per game. Jabari Parker and DeJounte Murray both with 13.3 points per game. Tyler Hero pitching in with almost 13 a game himself. And then our boy Michael Porter Jr. with 12 points per game. Looks like he chipped in with 5.5 rebounds as well. Thomas Bryant definitely did his part off the bench with 8.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds. I think I kind of expected a little bit more in the scoring department out of Alonzo Trier. He did start the vast majority of the season, but 8.2 points per game is not that bad. James Johnson with just shy of 8 points per game. Our boy Jordan Poole with 7 points per game. He didn't play a whole lot, but that will change next season. Our backup point guard Ty Jerome with 6.5 points per game. Dylan Windler with just over 6 points per game, and then Trey Burke with 6 points per game as well. DJ Wilson, who is injured right now with a torn right MCL, put up 5 points per game. And then Tyson Chandler, our new addition, with 2.7 points per game on the season. Corey Brewer hasn't played almost at all for this team, so, you know, his stats are down in the dumps right now. As far as the NBA leaders, as you can see, Steph Curry carrying his team with 34.5 points per game. Kyrie with 34.5 himself. Dame Lillard with 31 per game. Giannis with 31 per game. James Harden almost 28.5 per game. D'Lo chipping in as well for the Warriors, 28 points per game. LeBron at almost 28 per game. Devin Booker, who's injured right now, at 26.5 per game. Kawhi Leonard with 25 per game, and then Zach LaVine, who's also injured, with 25 per game, and that's your top 10. Taking a look at the rookie report, it was Ja Morant and Zion both doing so much work on the season. 22 per game for Ja, just shy of 7 assists, just over 7 rebounds. Zion coming in with 20.2 per game, 9 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Both of these guys, man, have made a great case for Rookie of the Year. My vote goes to John Morant for this one. Jarrett Culver also had a fantastic season. RJ Barrett chipping in with over 16 points per game. DeAndre Hunter, who's got a broken right leg right now, he also had a great year. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Bol Bol. You guys already know the stats. He comes up as the 6th highest scoring rookie on the season. This is the guy we're building around, man, hands down. We're building around him and Tyler Hero. Of course, we got MPJ as well, but man, those are the 2 guys that I really want to build this squad around. And then there it is, our boy Tyler Hero was number 8 on this list as well. You see Darius Garland is in there, also Rui Hachimura, and then Michael Porter Jr. rounding out the top 10. So we had 3 of our guys in the top 10. Of course, Michael Porter Jr. rookie eligible. That is awesome to see that we have 3 of our rookies on this list. So now that we got all the stats out of the way, it is time to take on the 31-50 Dallas Mavericks. Last game of the season. It is a home game. Like I said before, I hope we go out on a high note here. Even if we don't get the dub, all I want is an all-out effort from our guys, all of our young guys. I want them to go into the offseason with some confidence so that we can come out here in 2021 and take this league over, boys. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that they went out and traded for Tyler Johnson as well. All right, so it'll be Tyler Johnson at the 1, Courtney Lee at the 2, Luka at the 3, Porzingis at the 4, and then Dwight Powell at the 5. Boy, better watch out for Bol Bol. I'm telling you that right now. Of course, for us, it's the usual lineup, man. Murray, Hero, Porter Jr., Jabari Parker, and our boy Bol Bol. It's time for us to jump into the last game of the season against the Mavericks. Let's see what this European dynamic duo brings to the table tonight.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Lakers.
Our home court advantage is a D, as we're here at tip-off against the Dallas Mavericks, and we lose that tip-off to Dwight Powell. Okay, no problem. I think I can see why our home court advantage is a D, however. There's a lot of Mavericks fans here. We got to be really good next season, or at least a lot better, so that we can start drawing our own fans to the games. I mean, it looks like we're close to sold out for our last game of the season, as I didn't see who that was, but somebody bricked it. And now we got our boy Hero coming up the floor here. Let's see if we can start the game off on the right foot. Nice move by DeJounte Murray, man. He is really good in the lane for a point guard. All right, let's push this thing. We got numbers off the tip. Just how we drew it up, man. We practice it all the time in practice. Don't worry. All right, they got numbers here. Or no, they don't. No, they don't. We can stop this. Good job, good job. So being the last game of the season, the offensive rebounds, damn it. Being the last game of the season, man, I really want to, I want to go in the offseason on a high note. So we're going to pull out all the stops, man. We got to try our best to win this game. We try our best to win every game, but nice shot by Jabari Parker. Very good job. Transitions our specialty. Michael Porter Jr., and he missed. Oh, my God. Woo-hoo-hoo! Jabari Parker is on fire. Jabari Parker with the exclamation point. Tip in. Oh, very nice fake pass there by Luka. Got to give him that one. You got to give him that one, man. He is just a crafty player in every way, shape. He finds a way to put the ball in the hole. Jabari Parker, he's already got 6 of our 8 points, and the steal by Powell. Nice contest by Hero. Very nice contest. Oh, what a block. What a block by... Man, the Mavericks did not read their scouting report. Jabari Parker, nice tip in by MPJ, man. Half our points are off of tips so far. They did not read their scouting report on Bol Bol, man. You better stay out of the paint. So we're picking back up here early in the second quarter. I missed a significant portion of the end of the first quarter, but no biggie as Kristaps nails at long 2. They got a 5-point lead on us. As you can see, I put Jordan Poole and Ty Jerome in the game together. I like both of these young guys. We got Windler at this. Whoa. He's got us jumping and a nice floater by LUKA. LUKA's got like, he's already on fire, man, which is not a good sign. And we're going to lose the ball there. Windler with some sloppy handling. No biggie, though. We're right in the thick of things. Just don't let him run away with it. Nice steal. Nice steal by Windler. Let him take it. Let him take it. I ran out of stamina. I was hoping for a jam, but he ran out of stamina. No biggie. No biggie. We pull back within 5 points. Also, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the court. I switched some things up. I changed some things up for the last game of the season. Let me know if you guys are rocking with this or not. Jordan Poole, we need a better contest than that from you. We need to get your hair in his face. Something. Do something, man. Timeout here. Timeout. All right, 7-point game. I need guys to move. I need guys moving here. He called for a mismatch. I don't see the mismatch, but Hero's going to pull with time winding down on the shot clock. Very good shot there, long two. 5-point game. Don't let Seth Curry. Don't let Seth Curry do that. Don't let him do. Nice contest. Very nice contest by Porter Jr. there. We got the numbers here. Oh my God, another putback dunk by Jabari Parker. What is this man on today? He is in his bag. Bro, Jabari Parker just might be that dude. I mean, he was an amazing prospect coming out of college. Very nice move by Murray. Brings us to within 3 points. We have cut the lead down to 1 point, and we have the ball. Bol. He can give us the lead here. Come on, keep. That's what I'm talking about. Brunson was there. Mouse in the house. You're not stopping him from slamming it home for the 1 point lead. Let's go. We've turned this game around now. We're on a little bit of a run here. I think we're on like an 8-0 run. So a little mini run. Nice D. Nice D. I don't know who came up with the block, but I think it was Parker. Bol streaking. Nah, let's go to Michael Porter Jr. for the green light. Was that a 2 or a 3? I think it was a 2. But the green light in the corner will take it, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I get excited when I see some green light shots out there. Let's tighten up on D here, though. Bol. No way! No way! No way, man. They did not do their homework. Stay out of the paint. Stay out of the paint. Jabari Parker. That's who I was trying to get it to begin with, and they foul him. He's already doing really good. He got 8, 4, and 1. Not a bad start for our boy Jabari. You boys better stay out of the paint. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Stay out of the paint. Stay out of the paint. We're on a big run here, man. What is this? It's a 14-0 run. Rick Carlisle looks a little upset. We are on a 16-0 run here, boys. When are the Mavericks going to be able to stop this reign of terror that we are on right now? Not this possession. MPJ with the big steal. I see Bol streaking. I see Bol streaking. Let's go. Stay out of the paint. Stay out of. Do you know they didn't know who they were coming up against today, boys? They did not know. They may have just underestimated the Wildcats just a little bit. We are on an 18-0 run here in the second quarter and showing no signs of slowing down. Jalen Brunson, he green lights that one to end the run. But we are still up by 9. Transition. Let's go. I was trying to get that to Michael Porter Jr. No big deal. Let's let him pull. That's what I'm talking about. 3-pointer, let's go. With the triple, got the crowd on their feet. Time winding down in the second. They're going to try to hold for the last shot here. We got a 6-point lead. DeLon Wright. Okay, clanks that one. To bring us into the half. But we really turned this game around, man. I think they were leading by like 8 or 10 points at one point in this game. We turned it around, went on an 18-0 run. We are up by 6. So as you can see from the halftime report, We are dominating every category other than steals. That's usually the tail of the tape for us. All right, let's see if we can come out in the second half with the exact same energy and momentum as we had in the first half. Luka, what do you got for me here, buddy? What do you got? Oh, the floater for the and one. DeJounte Murray on the foul there. No biggie. All right, we got to keep up this same energy. Like I said, man, we're up by 4 here. Jabari Parker, my guy, man, with the big throwdown. He's definitely got the same energy that he had in the first half, man. He is showing that he deserves a spot on this roster next season. 12-4-3 already for him in this game. 6-point lead for the Wildcats here at home. Calling for the switch. Tyler Johnson in the corner. He's gonna knock that one down to make it a 3-point game. You know, 2 guys that have really shined in this game so far, man. Jabari Parker and Michael Porter Jr. No go, baby. No go. I've said it a million times already. You better stay out of the paint when Bol is there. Jabari Parker gets fouled. Bro, these boys, I don't think they really know what they're going up against with Bol. They might just be underestimating him just a little bit. And I thought he was going in for the dunk there. We got a little bit of a weird animation. But the and one, we're going to the line for one more. All right, they got the fast break here. Show me what you got, Luka. Show me what you got. All right, just a layup. No biggie. Still a 3-point game. Let's get it. Let's get it. DeJounte Murray showing the same thing down the other end, except he gets the and one, going to the line for the 3-point play. 6-point game. Luka trying to back us down. He's been really deadly with that, but that was an amazing contest there by DeJounte Murray. Jordan Poole getting it to Bol. Wanted him to throw up the dunk, but I went a little bit too far on that one. No biggie. Got an 8-point game here. Bol has 13 points in 16 minutes, shooting 83%. As you can see down the bottom there. Oh my God. What was that? I think he just punched him in the face. Oh, he got us jumping. Got us jumping, but James Johnson's there, but he's not going to be able to defend. Yes, he is going to be able to defend Boban. I thought Boban was going to get it over us. Oh my God. That was a flagrant. Was that not a flagrant foul? How do you not call that a flagrant foul there? DeLon right in the corner. Very, very nice contest by Murray. Bol on the rebound. I see Jordan Poole down the other end. Let's go. That's how you land your 3-pointers. That's how you land them, baby. No, don't let Bol get open. Don't let Bol get open. That's a green light over the 2 tallest men on the court, Boban and Kristaps. All right, we got us a nice 5-point lead here. Kick it out to Bryant. You know what? I'm going to pull this with Trier. I'm going to pull it. He's going to hit that all day. All day, man. I'm getting hype. 3-pointers raining. You know, I just love to see our young team perform at a high level the way that they have when we played with them. And Jabari Parker is going off, man. He is going absolutely off in this game. Time winding down here in the third. We got an 8-point lead. Oh, almost had to steal there again, and he's going to green like that when Luka is he's on another level, man. He's ridiculous. Try to put this one up before we didn't get it off. I don't think. Oh my God, he made it though. He made the shot. They're going to say official review. I don't think there's any way he got that off though, but what a hell of a shot by Ty Jerome. So as you can see from the score, they did not award us the shot by Ty Jerome, but a nice nifty little layup there by Michael Porter Jr. This game is getting definitely a lot tighter here down the stretch. Curry going in on us. Very nice defense by Trier, but Kristaps puts it up. We get the foul called. 1-point game here, man. 1-point game. Parker, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about over Brunson. 3-point game. Give me something to be proud of here, boys. Tyler Hero, that's a green light. My guy, giving us a 3-point cushion. All right, I think it's definitely gonna be a tight one, tight game down to the wire here at the fourth. I can just feel it, man. I can really feel it. Kristaps on the outside. Let's guard him tight because we know he can hit the 3. This is the guy I'm worried about though. See, and that's why, man. He could do it anywhere on the floor. He's dangerous. Anywhere on the floor. 1-point game. LUKA is the guy we need to watch out for. Michael Porter Jr. looks like he's holding his arm or something. Down the other end, yeah, he's got an injury. He's going to take it coast to coast for the layup. But we got to see what this injury's about here, man. All right, we're going to have to take him out because he arm injury. Yep, right arm. Defense time, boys. We got a 5-point lead here. Trying to get ourselves a nice little cushion. Very nice steal by Tyler Hero again. That's his second. He's going to take it all the way with a difficult shot, difficult layup to give us a 7-point lead here with about 5.5 left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's not let Kristaps and LUKA destroy us here, though. These are the guys we got to watch out for, and he's going to brick that one. Very, very rare sight. Step back, baby. Step back with Dylan Windler. My guy, man, he was doing that all in the first quarter, and I lost all the footage of it. But another three-pointer from Windler. He's got 18. Some of the most unlikely guys having big games for us. We have a 10-point lead. As you see, LUKA bricking another shot. Definitely a rarity. Trey Burke, can we take it all the way with him? Nice shot by Trey Burke. Very, very nice shot. So now we got a 10-point lead, and time is definitely going to be a factor for the Mavericks if they want to come back. We're going to pull that one. We're going to pull that one because I have faith in Tyler Hero. He is a monster from three. Bro, LUKA, what are you doing in the paint? Didn't I tell you to stay out of the paint, my man? Jabari, did he do it again? Did he just do it again? That's like 5 put-back dunks for Parker. Man, I am so happy to see so many great things happen in the last game of the season as Hero pulls it for good measure from downtown. And that's going to be a 14-point lead. This game was sealed a long time ago. We'll go ahead and get the foul to get some of our subs in for this one, though. So the final record won't be pretty, but we can just dribble this one out as we go into the offseason on a high note, just like I wanted to do, man. 121-108, we get the 13-point dub over a very, very tough Dallas Mavericks team, man. And like I said, LUKA and Kristaps are everything that they've been advertised as being because, man, LUKA had 30-plus on us. Kristaps was no joke. Very tough to stop. Very, very good defenders, both of them. But we came out on top in this one from some of our unlikely heroes like Dylan Windler, Jabari Parker. Man, these guys had monstrous games. This ended up being a really, really great game, and it gives me some good information going into the offseason for, you know, the way some of these guys performed. So as you can see here, we've got Michael Porter Jr. with a day-to-day injury, and being that it's the end of the year, we're just going to say leave the rotation as is. There's really no problem with leaving it the way it is because we're not going to be playing any more games this year. By the time next year rolls around, he'll be ready to go. And that, of course, brings us to the 2020 season awards for the NBA. I haven't really looked at any of this lately, so I don't even know who was in the running for a lot of this stuff. Although, of course, we know that Giannis, as he wins MVP, we know he was obviously going to be in the running for it with the numbers he was putting up. 31 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 5.1 assists on the season to go along with 2 steals and 2 blocks. That's probably going to put him in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He probably won that, if I'm being honest. If I had to make a guess for Rookie of the Year before we take a look at it, I'm going to have to say Ja Morant. I really think that he deserves it, and I'm pretty sure 2K would probably agree with me on that one. Let's take a look. And it is Ja Morant. He does win it with almost 22 points per game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists on the season, a steal and a half. This man really, really had just one hell of a rookie season. Moving on next to 6th Man of the Year. That one goes to Dennis Schroeder. I could actually see this happening in real life as well. This dude is a 100%. He is an absolute beast off the bench for the OKC Thunder right now in real life. But yeah, man, he's a beast off the bench for them as well in our series, so well deserved there with 20 points, 2.8 rebounds, 4 assists on the season. Next up, we got Defensive Player of the Year, and just as I suspected, Giannis wins that as well. It's really hard to argue against Giannis. I'm pretty sure that guys like Anthony Davis and Kawhi were probably right up there, probably even Paul George as well, but Giannis, well deserved there. Next up, we've got Most Improved Player. Our boy, man. We do have somebody that makes it onto these awards. San Diego Wildcats' own DeJounte Murray, winning Most Improved Player after coming off of a season where he was injured almost the entire year. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5.5 assists, over a steal per game. Did a very, very good job. I mean, just all the way around for our team. I really hope he sticks around, man. I really do. I think that we can build around him for the future as our point guard. I really believe that. And I hope that despite the fact that he does want to test free agency, I hope that's just a way for him to get more money out of us, which I'm willing to give him if, within reason. And then next up, we've got Coach of the Year, and that's going to go to Mike D'Antoni. The Rockets did end up winning their last game of the season to get to that 60-win mark. He wins Coach of the Year. That's very, very well deserved. They were the only 60-win team on the season. And that, of course, should do it for all of the yearly awards. We can go on and advance past this now to look at the All-NBA First team. All-NBA First, you got Steph Curry, Kyrie, Giannis, LeBron, and Nikola Jokic. All-NBA Second, you got Harden, Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, LUKA, and Anthony Davis. And then All-NBA Third, you've got D'Angelo Russell, Ben Simmons, Paul George, Zion Williamson, the rookie, and then Joel Embiid. All Defensive First, Victor Oladipo, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart making that. That's surprising and really good for him. Giannis, Kawhi, and Rudy Gobert. All Defensive Second, you got Drew Holiday, Eric Bledsoe, Draymond Green, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. I'm surprised Anthony Davis made All Defensive Second and not All Defensive First. All Rookie First, of course, you're going to have, almost all of the top 5 picks here with the exception of Jarrett Culver, John Morant, Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Darius Garland, and then the only odd man out here is Jarrett Culver, but well-deserved. All Rookie Second, there we go, baby. This is where we show up. Bol, DeAndre Hunter, Rui Hachimura, Kobe White, and Michael Porter Jr. In my opinion, I'm kind of surprised that Bol didn't make the All-Rookie First team. I think that he probably deserved it. Going back and looking, who did he deserve it over? It's hard to say. You can't really put him over Zion or RJ Barrett at forward, but they didn't have anybody as a center on there. So, I don't know. I feel like he deserved to be there, but you guys let me know in the comments if you think so. It is what it is. He makes the All-Rookie Second team, and I am very, very proud of him and MPJ for making that. That brings us to the NBA playoff picture. Of course, we are not there, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to be an exciting one. You got 1 versus 8 in the West is going to be Houston versus Sacramento. 4 versus 5 is going to be the Warriors versus the Clippers. That should be a good one. The 3 versus 6 is going to be the Lakers versus the Jazz. That's also going to be a very good one. I think the Lakers are probably going to come out on top, but we'll have to see. And then the Portland Trail Blazers and the Denver Nuggets, a rematch of what I believe was the Western Conference semis last year, was it? Yeah, there was the Western Conference semifinals from last year in real life. Portland ended up winning that one, but it was a very, very close one. If I'm remembering correctly, it went to like 7 games, and Denver was, it went right down to the wire in Game 7 as well. So that was a hard-fought series. And then over in the East, you've got the 1-seeded Sixers up against the 8th-seeded Atlanta Hawks. 4th-seeded Bucks going up against the 5th-seeded Celtics. The 3rd-seeded Brooklyn Nets going up against the 6th-seed Indiana Pacers. And then, of course, the defending champion Toronto Raptors 2nd seed going up against the surprise New Orleans Pelicans, 7th seed in the playoffs. A couple of notable injuries for the playoff stretch. It looks like the Clippers are going to be without Lou Will for about 2 to 4 weeks. The Hawks are going to be without Evan Turner, DeAndre Hunter, and Trae Young for this stretch. That's enormous right there. The Brooklyn Nets will be without Wilson Chandler, Karis LeVert, and of course, Kevin Durant, who's still coming off that torn right ACL. Of course, as you know, the Golden State Warriors will be without Klay Thompson. And that's all for all of the major injuries for players on playoff teams. Let's go ahead and simulate through it and see how it goes. So after the first round, you see the Western Conference kind of went almost exactly as we expected it to. Houston takes Sacramento 4-2. The Clippers take Golden State 4-2. The Lakers go 7 with the Utah Jazz, but end up beating them. And then the Portland Trail Blazers, surprisingly enough, sweeping the Denver Nuggets. And then over in the East, the Philadelphia 76ers take advantage of a banged-up Atlanta Hawks team without some of their best players. 4-1 in that series. The Bucks and the Celtics always play a good series, man. That's always a good series to watch. The Bucks take that one in 7. The Nets with the gentleman's sweep of the Indiana Pacers, even without Kevin Durant. And then, like I said, man, I said that this one was as evenly matched as you can get, even though it was 2 versus 7. The New Orleans Pelicans pull that one out 4-2. So let's go ahead and simulate on through the semifinals now. So look at that. The Rockets end up taking out the Clippers in 6 games. That's a surprise to me, man. I really expected the Clippers to go all the way. That's something that could happen in real life, though, man. Maybe the chemistry isn't all the way there yet for the Clippers, and they get knocked out earlier than expected. But anyway, the Portland Trailblazers take the Lakers to 7, but it's the Lakers that prevail in that one. And then over in the East, man, the Philadelphia 76ers sweeping the Milwaukee Bucks, looking as OP as ever. And then another sweep down in this bracket, the Nets sweeping the New Orleans Pelicans. This could mean, I'll have to look at it, but Kevin Durant may be back for the conference finals. And if he's not back for the conference finals, if they go to the NBA Finals, there's a possibility that Brooklyn may take the risk and put him in. Well, that answers our question right there. Not only is he back, he was playing starter minutes in the closeout game against the New Orleans Pelicans. 32 minutes, he put up 29, 2 and 2. He looks to be back true to form, man. He's put 6 of 8 from three-point range. He's just ridiculous. So that flips the entire Eastern Conference on its head, in my opinion. But we'll have to take a look and see how everything shapes up. So the Philadelphia 76ers, continuing their reign of terror, they literally swept the Brooklyn Nets, man, with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on the floor. That is incredible to me. And over in the West, I ate my words there because I didn't think that the Houston Rockets were going to be able to pull it out against the LA Lakers. But man, Westbrook and Harden, that's tough. It's tough to bet against, especially 60 wins on the season. They're the number 1 seed. Very down to that. A lot of people don't think that that's going to work out in real life. I have to disagree with you. I think it's going to work out just fine. But anyway, there you have it, guys. The 76ers and the Rockets in the NBA Finals. Give me your prediction down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. For anybody that predicts the series correctly and gives me not only the winner, but the amount of games that it's going to go to for them to win, if you get it perfect, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Even if it's a bunch of people that get it right, you're all getting a shout out. So let me know your predictions down in the comments. Which one of these teams will win and how many games will it take them to pull out the dub, pull out the victory, win the NBA Finals, and be crowned champions for the 2020 season. So that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode is going to be an extremely exciting one because we are going to make our way through the entire offseason. Yes, the entire offseason. I'm not doing multi-episode off-seasons anymore. We're going to bust through the whole offseason in one episode. But like I was saying earlier, guys, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up, man. 2K is the series that really is near and dear to my heart. It's a lot more near and dear to my heart than any other series that we could possibly do on this channel. So it's one that I really, really want, to come back to life, to start getting, more love. So if you liked the video, man, and only if you liked it, consider hitting the thumbs up. And if you're new, consider sticking around with us and subscribing. Be sure to give me any recommendations that you guys have for the offseason, whether it be the draft or free agency. Cannot wait to see you guys back for episode 8. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time.